Greetings to all and welcome to Redeemapalooza number 5. Yes, that's right, the action continues. A new season. Brand new records to break. We got sub 20 seconds last season. I think we can do it again. Let's go over the track real quick. We got a half Steve, we got some moguls, we got a trapdoor, we got mini Steve, we got moguls, we got wiggle waggle woo. Lots of skip chance potential. Look at that beauty. I went up into the trapdoor, molasses strip, mogul combo, more wiggle waggle woos. You go through the straightaway with some pins, a trapdoor halfway through before you hit the mogul broken Steve combo, going down to another mogul broken Steve combo, guaranteed win bin finish on the dismount. Let's see who's taking the first win of the night here. On Redeemapalooza number 5, 13 marbles ready to go. Let's see what they do. Here we go. All the marbles getting lined up, ready to do it. Trying to get through some early boosts, some early damage being dealt on the back end as they work their way through on the half. Steve TCV tries to get through with a pretty good line. I should probably remember to show everything happening on scene. Seesaw's getting some air already. J Cliff KB coming down to the bottom as Paradox goes through. Droska dead already. Another rough start for Droska. It's just not their game mode. What can we say? Paradox gets some good boost past the moguls. J Cliff and the rest getting hung up on those lines. It looks like Paradox trying to get through with a good boosting series on this long wiggle. Is anyone going to go for the jump skip chance right here on the turn? It's a good chance to try to go for it to get ahead of the competition. Love rules assault TCV. Ecto the Nino, somebody, anybody. It's going to be too little too late. Foreman takes out Living Coon. Don't know if that was a strike or not. There it is. Love rules us all. Final dislash this effort. Oh, a little too late though. Falls right off that track. Maybe a chance for one more skip, but no, not gonna happen. The rest of the marbles quite tightly bunched. Not sure what happened to Peridot there. They're usually out front, boosted like a madman. Must have busted too hard and fell off the track. Foreman now in the lead. J Cliff Gaming 696 with Blade Knight, Fresh Fruit Tea, and Sea Sauce Mina not too far behind, fighting for second place. Coming up past the pins as they go around this next bend, and we're into the second half of the track. Blizzard Girl, Kurosal, Ecolina, TCV. I don't know why I'm doing this with my voice. And Foreman going down up into the trap door. And it's going down into the bend, looking pretty good. The boosts continue to work for Blade Knight coming through in second. Sea Sauce in third. Jacob in fourth. Can the marbles make it through? Oh, gets caught up on the pyramid and then slams into another one. Double pyramid dead stop for Foreman. Letting Blade Knight catch up in second place. Coming up past the moguls, up into the broken Steve goes straight through. Foreman does it. Seesauce takes out Fresh Fruit Tea. Foreman coming down the stretch past the moguls. One more broken Steve right there in the middle, down to the center shot. Foreman's got to get down to the bottom. Get it in! Foreman! And he's in! Seesauce over the top and out. J Cliff, I think, finished in second place. Blade Knight boosted a little too ambitiously. Goes back out and again into the broken Steve. Has to get in if they want third place. Needs to stop those redeems or go for a strike or something. Ecto Nino tries to steal third. Can't do it. Blade Knight in third. Ecto is it not going to be it. It's going to be Blissey in fourth. Ecto in fifth and Kira Zalka in sixth place. If they can get down in 5 seconds, they do! Wow, 6 finishers. It looks like the gays, the gays? what? looks like the marbles came to play. That was hard getting the words out. Holy shit, 481 XP. We might hit 10K this season. Amazing. All right, what's that mean for the leaderboard? 10 points for Foreman, 7 for J Cliff, 4 for Blade Knight, 1 for Blizzy Ecto here. Should be, keep in mind, Blizzy's a little busy being a top super streamer. So she's not redeeming at all, and she's still kicking most of your butts. Just saying. Into the second round. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 12 rounds. The first 11, low points. 2 points penalty to join, but 3 points back if you finish. Extra points for first, second, and third place. Followed by the 12th run, where the points go up by about 250%. 5 points to join penalty, but 10 points back if you finish, up to 25 points total. Or 25 points back, I should say. If you make it in that race. All right, the second track. Immediate skip chance. Immediate skip chance. You even get the little pyramid deflection. That's all I'm saying. Going down into Blaster Drip, double trap door skip chance. You don't even have to do anything. Blizzy's going to be skip chancing her heart out. I can already tell. 3/4 Steve to half Steve. Going to 3/4 Steve on the trend. Owen past another trapdoor into the last drip. Yeah, gonna go past some pins as you go past another trapdoor, past some more static pins. That's gonna get you down into the full Steve. Go past another trapdoor, more rabbit pins. Go past another trapdoor, more rabbit pins. Go to the trapdoor, go past the mustache. Haven't seen a mustache on this track in a while. And that's gonna get us past the final trapdoor, molasses drip finish. You gotta be careful on that one. Let's go to the top and see who's taking the second Redeemapalooza race. 10 marbles in already. Here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen with the burbs. Looks like we have some strategic non-plays. Those marbles up in the lead want to keep that lead, and I don't blame them. No point in joining unless you have to. And Peridot immediately goes for the skip. Almost got through the little gap there in the bend, but it's not going to be enough. Foreman straight down. Blade Knight straight down. Who else is going for it? Straight through in the middle. Maybe a strike could do it. Love rules us all. 3 marbles have skipped down to the bottom. Foreman gets blasted by a giant shot from the pen going straight for the windman. This would have been amazing. But no, Blade Knight getting the drop down on the trap door will be in first place. Love rules us all coming around in second. Tries to get through the static pins, but has a little bit of trouble. All the marbles in the back need to be boosting their fucking brains out because they are not going to be making it to the end of this race in the current state of things. Blade Knight going through. Love rules us all. Trying to make it happen. Making it happen. It looks like it's going to be a little bit tough here between the two. Love rules us all. Blade Knight head to head as they come up into it. They're starting to deal some damage. This could be a battle to the finish. No, Love rules us all is ganked by the trap door. Fresh Booty falls in the back, and it's Blade Knight all alone. There were 3 skippers, but we're down to just 1 after the track has done its magic into the mustache. Blade Knight goes straight through it, doesn't even touch it. What a master. Blade Knight coming in to win, coming in to destroy, coming in to absolutely dominate. Kira, another miracle pin shot. Those pin shots are remarkably close to hitting that wind bin. And Blade Knight finally needs to get enough speed. Barely gets the right bobble off the outside edge into the cross section of the finish ring. And they will take first place. Seasauce and Jake Cliff, last 2 alive, need to make it happen. They only got 20 seconds, but they might actually do it if they can boost reliably enough. Seasauce boosting. Seasauce boosting. Jake Cliff kind of sauntering. Seasauce boosting. 10 seconds. Can Seasauce do it? They got to keep boosting. 5 seconds left to go. They're coming around the bend. They got to get a miracle. No, they get pyramided at the last second. Last ditch ever from Jake Cliff. Oh, the track has decided the skip chance reigns supreme. Blade Knight taking a solo victory, killing everyone else in their wake. How does that shake up the leaderboard? Let's take a look. A quick look. Something going wrong with my mouth tonight. But that will be a total of 14 points for Blade Knight. Foreman drops down to 8. Jake Cliff drops down to 5. The rest show a negative. Ooh, let's get into the third race. Choo-choo! And thank y'all for coming out to Redeemapalooza number 5. We're here. We're doing it. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go over the track. The action does not stop for the next 40 minutes, or however much time is remaining. All right, we're going up into some ramping pins. We got some uneven track. We got a 3/4 Steve, trapdoor, half Steve, combo, explosion on the front of the double molasses strip pan. That's going to take some time to get through. Might want to see some jumping in this section to try to get ahead. 3/4 Steve going past the uneven track. 3/4 Steve, half Steve, mini Steve, all up into some ramping pins and uneven track before you finally get down into another mustache. And there's a trap door, but it's not quite a skip chance, but there might be a skip chance over here, maybe, if you're crazy. Who knows? Out of the way. Going up into the double mustache 3/4 Steve molasses drip combo before you got a long line of spaghetti full helix paddock pins going up past the molasses drip. Guaranteed finish win combo. It's gonna be a long one, folks. Let's see who's got what it takes for the third race of the night. All right, here we go. Right out of the gate, the marbles are boosting, trying to make it happen as best they can. It's Droska, it's Jake Cliff, it's Kira Azalka, all trying to get the perfect line. Droska, who has been having a very tough time on the Redeemapalooza scene, once again gets scooped by the 3/4 Steve and back into the middle of the pack. Kira, though, perfect line, past all the Steves, now to molasses strip. Is anyone going to go for a jump skip chance on the molasses strip? We're going to find out in just a moment. Kira bounces off the 3/4 Steve, holding first place for now. Jake Cliff not going to be far behind. Fresh Booty, Jake Cliff gaming, trying to make it happen as well. Droska gets a good boost, but can't get past the blade, gets spun around back again, and Kira Razalka just has to hold on right now. as there's a lot more map to go. Into the next three-quarter Steve, followed by two half Steves. Big explosion. J-Cliff gets notched up into the thing, and it looks like all marbles are going to be neck and neck in this triple Steve combo. Love Rules Us All has found a way forward. They're going up in the uneven. Kirozalka, perfect boost once again. J-Cliff Gaming and J-Cliff trying to make it work together. Blade Knight bounces backwards into the second Steve. Love Rules Us All overtakes Kira. Back into first place they go, but they both get bad bounces off that pyramid, and they keep getting slammed by the other marbles. They try to move ahead. And now to the mustache we go. Droska. Killed by the trapdoor. And it's a skip from Seasauce, and they've stuck the landing. Ladies and gentlemen, right there in the diagonal. Beautiful line from Seasauce. Not sure if it was an intentional or just a lucky boost off the trapdoor, but Seasauce has stuck the landing, and they're coming in hot now. J-Cliff in the lead, in the back of the pack in second place. Foreman way back. Needs to go for a skip chance right now, but Seasauce Media still needs to finish the map as they go down to the bottom, trying to hit it straight through into the middle. Ring around once. Foreman goes for the skip chance. Ring around twice. Seasauce. Foreman dead. Seasauce down to the bottom. And they're finally in, giving the marbles an extra 5 seconds to try to clutch up the gap. My mouth does not know what words are tonight. And Love Rules Us All close up the gap. That is J-Cliff Gaming around the bend, trying to finish that with just 20 seconds left to go. Still a molasses strip to get through. Kirozalka and J-Cliff and Love Rules Us All. Will they be able to get through it? J-Cliff Gaming actually a perfect line straight through, almost overshoots the ring, hits the edge, takes second place. Love Rules Us All, 6 seconds to go. Can they get into third? It looks like a last-ditch effort from Blade Knight jumping into oblivion. No, the map kills everyone else. Just two finishers on that one. It's going to be J-Cliff and Seasauce taking points for the third race. Let's see what that does to the leaderboard. It's going to put Blade Knight still at the top at 12 now. Foreman still at 6. But now Seasauce closing the gap also at 6. And J-Cliff jumps up to 5. We go again. Reaper, hello. Welcome. This is Redeemapalooza. Redeems are on. Damage is on. The game is on. 1 minute on the clock. Get your bobbles in. Let's go over the track. Here we go. Blizzy, you gotta stop giggling at me. It's distracting. All right, coming up into the moguls, and then we got the half Steve dropping through in past the explosion on the full Steve. Three-quarter Steve, half Steve combo. Coming up with the rabbit pins, explosions, uneven track, moving in through on the molasses drip, coming past the mustache double Steve combo. Might be my favorite combo of all time. Going up past the uneven track, more wiggle waggle woo, spaghetti uneven track. I think someone got the track a little wet today. The ward seems a little whooped. No, the wood seems a little warped. And is that a skip chance? No, it's not, but that is. And there's a beautiful skip chance right at the end as you go past on the final helix on the static pins molasses strip, going past the rabbit pins on the molasses strip, and Rin finish. My mouth's gonna work eventually, I promise. Let's see who's gonna take it on the fourth race of the night. 9 marbles in. Again, some more strategic non-plays, I'm sure. Let's see what's gonna happen here. The marbles dropping in, ready to go. Droska in the initial lead. Lots of boosting, lots of damage as all the marbles collide in that initial pyramid. Lizard Girl, the non-redeemer, in the back, just pacing it out right now. J-Cliff Gaming, a little too excited, jumped right over the track. Never to be heard from again. Droska, though, now up in front, getting some good boosts. Just can't catch a break. Droska using up all their luck on the derby scene. Doesn't have anything left for Redeemapalooza, unfortunately. Blade Knight, J-Cliff, and Foreman all coming up into the full Steve now, and it looks like it's going to be J-Cliff bouncing like a madman, trying to get through on that edge. Goes backwards. They're striking instead of boosting. It's good to strike unless you're in the lead. Then it's really bad. Foreman, though, perfect boost past the half Steve, past the explosion, going up into the warp track, looking right strong right now. Hector the Needle now in second. Blade Knight in third. Blizzard Girl in fourth. I don't know what happened to the other marbles. They've completely gone backwards as Foreman continues to have an astonishing lead here, going up into the mustache double Steve combo. The mustache immediately denies Foreman. They're going to have to go back in and try again. There they go. Second attempt looks good. Back up into the double Steve. Looks like they should be okay. Blade Knight and Necno coming around. Love Rules Us All and Blizzard Girl taking a little bit slower in the back, and Seasauce Media a little winded after their previous race. J-Cliff's gone. Foreman still in the lead as they go through onto the rest of the warped up track. A little drippy, a little wet, a little soft, a little wrinkly. And Foreman just slams hard into the corner, but so does Blade Knight, so it's not going to matter too much. But the gap is closing on first place. Second to the Nito, now in third. Loves Us All trying to overtake as they put some pressure in. Ecto's not going to take it sitting down, though, as they're both boosting their hearts out. Foreman past the trap door. Here's the skip chance right here. Is anyone going to go for it? Foreman in first place. Blade Knight with a chance to go for a top. Ecto could make it happen. Love Us All and Blizzy could make it happen as well. Coming up into the final stretch. A boost from Foreman. Coming around, goes backwards. Static pin. Seesaws, a chance for glory. Love Us All. Blizzard, Love Us All. With a jump to the bottom of that track. No, they couldn't make the landing loud enough speed, but that was a beautiful attempt by Love Rules Us All. Technically a kill from Blizzard Girl. So apparently I think Love Rules Us All was on track, but Blizzard Girl tripped them as they were trying to jump, tied their shoelaces together or something. Murder on the track, as we have seen, ladies and gentlemen, but that's okay. It's going to be Blade Knight and Foreman fighting it out for first place into the final approach. Going past the ramming pins, up to the master strip for the red finish. Can they do it? Foreman to the center, barely enough to cross the line. Takes the victory. A beautiful performance from Foreman there for the entire race. Blade Knight, a respectable second place finish. Ecto. Ecto had a little too good of a line and missed the win. And it's going to be Blizzy once again finishing in third. Need I remind you, she is not even here. She's busy kicking ass on her own stream. So how do you all feel about that? How's it feel to get put in last place by someone who's not even here? All right. So it's 19 points for Blade Knight. A very strong showing so far, but still plenty of races to go. Foreman in 16, Blizzy at 5, Seesaws at 4, J-Cliff Gaming at 3, and J-Cliff at 1. As the rest of the marbles fall into the negatives, we go into race number 4? 5? It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out later. It's the next one, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute on the clock. Let's go. Oh, thank God, a dark skybox. Ugh, my eyes can take a rest. All right, going up into the pens, going past the Blasted Strip pen. This is race number 5. Thank you, Droska, keeping me in line. Going past on the mustache and moguls. We got lots of mustaches tonight. I am loving it. Trapdoor going up into the half Steve mustache combo. It's the triple stash, ladies and gentlemen. Be warned. Going up right past into the trapdoor. And then we got trapdoor mogul, trapdoor full Steve combo. Long line of wrinkly track and ramming pins going up to 3 more trapdoors and a mogul pan before you hit 3 more trapdoors into the broken Steve, and finally the trapdoor double explosion mustache trapdoor explosion molasses strip combo. I don't think anyone's gonna finish this track. I think everyone will be dead before we even get to the last mustache. That's my call. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. 6 seconds ticking down on the 5th race of the night. Thank you all for keeping track, because I can't even talk, let alone count. Here we go. The marbles ready to go for it. Droska, the early lead as always, looking to change their luck at any time now. Good bounces through the mustache, has the lead. Blade Knight immediately dead. That's going to make things open up on the top of the leaderboard for sure. Droska coming around the bend, trying to get past the trapdoor, does very well. TZZV, J-Cliff, Fresh Brewed Tea, Foreman, Kira, Eknolino, Love Rules Us All, and J-Cliff Gaming. All in it to win it right now as they try to get through the triple stash. Droska already through the first one, looking to get through, already through the second one. Is the timing there? The timing's there for the third one. They got a triple backside mustache. And I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Let's just keep moving. TCV scooped up by the mustache as they go through into the long winding track. Droska is out here to prove themselves once and for all. Over the trapdoor into the moguls. They're going backwards right now. Going to need to recover before they go straight to that trapdoor. Oh, Droska, please be careful. The rest of the marbles trying to jump their way past on those triple mustaches, but Droska is out by a mile right now. TCV, J-Cliff, and Seesaws Mita fighting for second place as they finally get out of the triple mustache. Droska around the bend trying to get through on these trapdoors. It's looking good for Droska. Surprisingly, only 2 marbles have died so far, despite the challenging nature of the track. It's hard to keep everyone out here on the course, but we're going to do our best. CZV in the lead. Oh my God, did they get pinned? They got, where are they? I don't even know. Droska coming down, though. Straight shot takes an explosion to the face, but actually lives this time. TZV almost landed it on the track. Well, there goes Love Rules All now in second. Droska, no, Droska's going backwards. Where are you going, Droska? Come back. You were doing so well. Into the broken Steve they go. Seesaws coming up jump from behind gonna challenge. There's the jump from Love Rules Us All over the top. Oh! Druska gets murdered by the blasting pin right when the win was in sight. Love Rules Us All overtakes, coming around. Explosion keeps it alive. Seesaw's dropped by the trapdoor. Love Rules Us All. One more to go. Can they boost their way to glory? Yes, they can. A perfectly timed boost from Love Rules Us All, launching themselves right across the finish line. And here comes Foreman into the mustache for second place. 20 seconds left to go. Ecno, Jaycliff Gaming, and Jaycliff all here just... How did so many marbles finish on this track? It was absolutely lethal. Foreman boosts to second. Jaycliff Gaming misses. Ecno misses. Jaycliff, can you do it? You need to boost, son. No, dead. 5 marbles with a potential to finish, but it looks like the wind ring killed more people than the rest of the track. Love Rules Us All takes another one. Let's see what that's going to do to the leaderboard. I don't know what I'm doing with my voice today. It's chaos. Foreman climbs up to first place with 23 points. Blade Knight drops down to 17. Seesaw's down to 2. Love Rules All up to the positives. Welcome. With 2 points, Jaycliff and Jaycliff not looking good as they continue to sink further into the quagmire. We're going into the 6th race. You must not have boosted in time. Heck, no, I don't know. Or you slammed into a wall, or I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, folks, here we go. Race number 6 for the Redeemapalooza number 5. We're going to start off with a tight bend around. You could go for a skip chance, but probably not worth it. I got some explosions and some static pins. We got a double trapdoor. We got some uneven track. We got a straightaway with an explosion, trapdoor, mustache, explosion, molasses drip combo. That's going to get you into the trapdoor, molasses drip, trapdoor. And we got a double Steve, double static pin, and a pretty good skip chance as you get bobbled around. You get one good bounce to the left from those pins, jump it up, you're straight in. That's it. Trapdoor here, not quite going to get you down to the bottom track. Double trapdoor, static pin, molasses strips going through. More static pins, uneven track, another trapdoor, broken Steve, mogul pans into the molasses strip, finish. So the finish is going to be very interesting on this one. More or less pretty straightforward on the rest of the track. Let's go to the top and see who's taking this one to the end. I feel like I haven't stopped talking for the last 20 minutes. Ugh. Let's try again, shall we? Here we go, 11 marbles in it to win it. Let's see what's going to happen. All the marbles going around on the outside, avoiding the explosions. Going to be coming up into the static pins, looking pretty good right out of the gate. Druska, once again, out here to prove themselves. It's them versus the odds. Eventually, the odds have to give, right? Gambler's Paradox. Seesaw's Mita coming through to the right. TCV, Jaycliff Gaming, Fresh Brewed Tea, all pushing ahead as best they can on the pretty much straightforward track. And Druska just boosted over the trapdoor, got some air over the mustache, and then caught themselves in the molasses strip to keep from going over the side of the corner. And Druska out here playing a mean game, really putting the screws to the RNG gods that seem to hate them so much. Oh, and they actually got a good bounce boost pin shot, went for the glory skip chance all to the end. But once again, the RNG gods have claimed Druska for their abuse, they did it. They did the thing where they said, yeah, you fuck it, and killed her. That's what I'm trying to say. Jaycliff Gaming, Seesaw's, and TCP. Foreman and Kirza, this commentary is going to be studied for centuries in entertainment, research, textbooks for millennia to come. None of that made sense that just came out of my mouth. We're still going with it. TCCP, into it. And anyone, go for the glory here. Jaycliff goes for a little bit of a bounce on the top of the double Steve. Love Rules Us All has given up. They're going to need to jump or something to get themselves moving again. Kirazaka through the trapdoor. TCV might win by default. No one else left on the track here. Can TCV, a strike or a jump from Love Rules Us All will get them freed? They're free. Okay. No. They went backwards into the trapdoor. Success. And TCCV, for the first time tonight, a marble will get the benefit of the follow cam. So TCV, through the first pyramid, through the second pyramid, through the third pyramid, try to keep it around on the fourth pyramid. Needs a perfectly timed boost to get themselves up past the molasses strip. And can they do it? Actually, they might not need it. They have enough speed just naturally over the top. Rolls in TCCV. Takes it without a single redeem in recent chat history. A beautiful victory from TCCV. Let's take a look at what that does to the leaderboard. It's TCV climbing to the positives. Now it's 6 points. Foreman and Blade Knight, though, strong gap between them and the rest of the marbles. They might want to take the rest of the night off, but it's always nice to see marbles continuing to drop and lose points. So let's go. Race number 7. If my counting is working now. Get him in, let's do it. Oh, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? 1 minute on the clock, get your mamas in immediately out of the gate. Skip chance. You can't ask for anything better than that. Going on the moguls, going on the mini Steve, going on the half Steve, going past the trapdoor and the long straightaway with 2 more trapdoors, uneven track, and a mini Steve potential sideways skip chance combo. Going on the long straightaway with ramming pins and explosions and uneven track. Coming up to the Steve explosion, then we got another explosion, ramming pins, uneven track. It's a big old warped pile of spaghetti. As you go through the static pins, blaster strip pan, broken Steve, explosion trapdoor, and finally the long uneven straightaway 2. The trapdoor mogul guaranteed win finish. Let's go to the top and see who's taking this one. A lot on the line and a lot of opportunity for glorious skips. Who will do the unimaginable? We got this thing fucking ironed out. Now if I could just figure out what words are, this would be a good show. 12 marbles ready to do it. Boosting, bouncing, jumping, lining it up. Anyone gonna go for it? No. Well, so much for that. Ekno's gonna go for it. Okay, great. No, that was a real good effort, everyone. Well done. Forward into the half Steve. There goes Yorshin jumping over the top, trying to close the gap. Misses the landing on the second Steve. Gone. Foreman now up in the lead, past the Steve as they go into the uneven track. Long line of boosting here for the marbles. Blade Knight, Love Rose Assault, Kira Zalka all trying to get through in that top position. Fresh Booty holding up the top of the peloton. Droska gets a good boost, finally making some moves here, and they're going to push up into third. Love Rose Assault, a perfectly timed boost. Did you see that? Was about to fall down the trapdoor, but boosted themselves over it at the last second. Foreman already through the mini Steve with some. What did you see those moves from Foreman and Droska doing like a triangular K-turn motion? Really finagling those lines and getting themselves through with perfectly timed boosts and deflections off the center of the mini Steve, and they're continuing to muscle ahead. It's Droska in first, Foreman in second. Is Droska finally going to put the RNG gods in their place? We're going to find out. Love Rose Assault, who's been a tough cookie this entire competition tonight, is in third, but having some trouble keeping the forward momentum. It looks like Blade Knight now in fourth, one of the leaders trying to keep those points coming. Kirazaka back in fifth, and Ekno and Jake Cliff way in the back, not doing much yet. Droska takes another explosion. I think they were taking every single explosion on the track, and the explosion on the uneven edge, just one too many for them. They're out of here once again. The RNG gods will never let them be. Foreman now in first, Love Rose Assault in second, Blade Knight in third, looking for some big points, and they could do it. This could isolate themselves on the top of the leaderboard right here if they pull it off. Foreman, explosion, boosted, poor timing. They've been bad, and it looks like Love Rose Assault just boosted backwards into the rest of the competition. Now it's a 4-marble heat for first place. What is happening right now? All the marbles completely losing it at the front of the pack and letting it all get mixed up in the last second. Here comes Love Rose Assault. Good boost, good line, good jump, good drop straight through. Love Rose Assault has just taken it again. And that's going to be some big points for Love Rules Us All. Kira Zalka looking for some pickups here on second. Needs to watch out for the trapdoor. Jumps over and straight down to the bottom. Can they get in on second place? Blade Knight drops all fighting for it. Kira in second. Seesaws in third. Blade Knight in fourth. And Ekno the Nito with 13 seconds left to go rims around it in fifth place. And for the second time in one show, are we going to have 6 finishers? My God. What is happening tonight? We've never had 6 finishers on a track. Now we've had it twice in one show. Something's going on. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. Something's stirring, I'm sure. At the top, still Foreman, but dropping below 20 points. Blade Knight holding on to their second place, gaining 1 point up into 16. But Love Rose Assault doubled up on the positive points, now at 10. Seesaws at 4. TCV drops down to 4, and Kira once again resets to 0. It's a solid strategy. Just stay as close to 0 as possible. Might even work for you. You never know. We're going into the 8th race, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bobbles on the track. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. The action doesn't stop on Redeemapalooza. We got some moguls. We got a mustache. We got a moguls. We got lots of spaghetti moving through. Ramming pins, explosions, uneven track. Holy smokes, we got a trapdoor. Another trapdoor, another trapdoor. Mustache, trapdoor, mustache, mustache. Big log line, bit of a skip. Ooh, that's gonna get you through past the trapdoor. Moguls all the way along past more spaghetti. Mustache, moguls, broken Steve, explosion, guaranteed win bin, finish. So this is gonna be a booster's paradise, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing but trapdoors and mustaches, just the way I like it. Make of that sentence what you will. Mustaches and back passages. It's not my thing. Don't get any ideas. It's not my thing. Anyway, 12 marbles, ready to do it. Here. On our 7th race, 8th race. I've lost 8th race of the night. Load is all. First one through. Good clumping of marbles all the way through the first mustache. Seesaws Vita already up in the front. Love is all. Still holding the lead. In second place, Kirizaka, Yorkshire, Blade Knight tried to through. We got a lot of good runners here trying to keep those points coming throughout the competition. No security on the leaderboard tonight. Seesaws takes the explosion right to the face. It keeps on moving. Droska goes through it. Looks like Droska has actually managed not to take every single explosion to the face so far and dodges another. Droska 0 for 3 on explosions right now. This could be their moment. Already up into the mustache. What just happened? Seesaws meet a pin launch over half the track. Do they stick the landing? No! But it was a hell of an effort. Kira kills Jacliffe. Seesaws dead. Love loses Hall and Droska tied up in the triple mustache and trying to get through as best they can. Yorstra, Blade Knight, Kirizaka, Ecto caught up in the first mustache. Jacliffe came and put up there. Ecto just killed 3 people. What is he doing back there? It doesn't matter. It's Droska and Love loses all. No drop through on the trapdoor. They're going to take it the slow log way. The other marbles do have a chance to go for a skip chance to try to close the gap, but right now it's Droska all the way, pushing it as hard as they can. They almost boosted too early on that bump there, but they got down on the track just in time for the boost. Love versus Hall giving Droska the chase as they go up into the final mustache of the track, and though they're going to go the wrong side of the stash, here come Love versus Assault. Both marbles coming down at the same time. Can Droska time it perfectly? All the marbles trying to catch up, but it's Love versus Assault. Droska in that front position. The moguls trudging through. Droska perfectly timed boost into the half steam. No, breaks forward. Love versus Assault is dead though. Droska just needs to not do anything. Can they get past the explosion on the right, going down to the bottom, avoids the pin, and ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be a miracle. Droska finishers in first place. Absolutely astonishing. They dodged every single explosion on the track, and they finally finished. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Jacliffe Gaming straight in. Blade Knight could have to settle for third. A little bit of a fight, shoving match for that second place position, and those 3 points will go to the winner, Jacliffe Gaming. Kirizaka and TCV, just 9 seconds left to go. They have to go fast enough to get to the end, but slow enough to drop into it. Can Kira do it? Past 1, deflection, 2 seconds. It's not going to happen. Bounces, explosion. I love the explosions at the end. Every marble just it's like one of those chips that they implant in the back of the mutants' necks, and if they misbehave, they just explode. It's just like boom. Every competitor's dead. Moving on. Let's see what happened to the leaderboard on that one. 20 points for Blade Knight. Love versus Hall at 8. Foreman, who's been lurking in the shadows, sitting at their pretty 19 points, is going to have to play again as they've lost first place. Love versus Hall drops down to 8, but Jacliffe jumps up to 4. Blizzard down to 3. Seesaws down to 2. TCV down to 2. Kira back in the negatives. Strahuska has almost seen a positive integer for the first time in their career. Let's go to the next race. That laugh is just creepy and uncomfortable. A little bit on the clock. Get your bobbles in. Ooh, we got a rainbow track. We're gonna go through into some wiggle waggles with some pyramids. We got moguls. Ramming pins, explosions, molasses strip, double trap door. We got a full steep molasses strip, mogul, double trap door, pins, explosions, long straightaway, lots of curves, more trap doors going through, and a final trap door mustache. guaranteed finish combo. So it's pretty much just open track all the way. Lots of boosting and maybe even some well-timed jumps. Could be what isolates the victor here on this one. Are we race number 9 now? Is that where we're at? Race number 9? I hope there's like one person watching this that's really annoyed by my inability to keep track of races. Because if I was watching this, it would be me. I'd be like, it's not that hard. You're on the 9th race. Bruh. Just keep track. All right, 13 marbles ready to go. Let's do it. All the marbles boosting, trying to get through. Again, it's going to be a booster's paradise, and some well-timed jumps on the straightaways could get you past some very critical obstacles. Yorkshire kills Cyber Rider Elite. Peridot jumps to their death. And someone else jumped down, but did they die? Oh, Cyber Rider Elite counted as a kill death, not a jump death. That doesn't matter. What matters is Ecto kills Blade Knight, and the rest of the marbles pushing through. Droska, having newfound courage, will be trying to tempt the fates and go for the first place finish once again. Jake Cliff in second, trying to get through. There's the well-timed jump from Ecno the Nito. That's going to get them well ahead of the Blaster Trip and right back into the fight. Yorkshire Fresh Boutique going through. Droska, oh my god, a very clever boost off the side of the wall. Ooh, but one boost too many. Hit that last speed bump and launch themselves right over the bridge. That's what happens when you tempt the fates. The fates will cut your string short and tie you up with the rest of the watches hanging up in the weird Alice in Wonderland death room. You guys remember that? I remember that. Sacha Baron Cohen, great. Movie, not so much. Jake Cliff, right around the bends, coming up into the trapdoor, looking really good right now. Seasauce, Foreman, Ectolito, Jake Cliff, Fresh Brewed Tea, and Bjorstrom. Working their way around into the last half of this track. Foreman falls, Seasauce Mita moving through. Ecto and Jake Cliff trying to make it all work together, but Jake Cliff Gaming is in the lead, looking for their first victory here tonight. Coming across on the trapdoor. Can they do it? Ooh, bad bounce off of the triangle. Gonna have to be careful as they go through. They do dodge the trapdoor, but now they gotta get past the mustache, and Seasauce and Ecto are closing the gap. A good boost from Ecto around the pin. Here comes Ecto from behind. He's looking to steal it. Perfect shot through the mustache. Hits the pin. Drop shot it in. Ecto the Nito. Amazing finish. Acing the track on the final stretch when it counted the most. Sniping that first place position. Jake Cliff in second. Seasauce in third. Yorkshire trying to get fourth, but goes back into the mustache. Jake Cliff drops down. Gonna take that. No. I stand corrected. Fresh Brew Tea gonna take fourth place. Yorkshire in fifth, and Jake Cliff Gaming will eventually fall after getting annihilated by the wind pin. There's always a pin there. It can save you because you can smack into it and drop right in, but it can also just kill you. Yeah, that's how that works. Ecto the Nito takes their first victory. Is that your first victory in Redeemapalooza history? Might be. Nonetheless, the points are starting to stack up. Foreman getting nervous. Drops down to 17, but so does Blade Knight dropping to 18. 1 point between the two leaders. Jake Cliff at 11. The result down to 6. Seasauce up to 6. And Ecto up to 4 has seen positive points. Amazing. All right, folks. Race number 10. Just 2 normal races left before the big race. Let's see what's going to happen here. Get him in. Let's go. 1 minute on the clock. Let's take a look at this track. We got a trapdoor right out of the gate. That's going to get you around into some pins and explosions. Molasses Strip going through. Explosion, half Steve Bogles. Then we got some static pins, broken Steve explosion. Then we got Molasses Strip and trapdoor. We got a lot of straightaway. We got some speed bumps and bogles. We got an even track, Mini Steve. Molasses Strip, trapdoor, Molasses Strip with a broken half Steve in the middle. Going past another trapdoor 3/4 Steve explosion, and then a 3/4 mustache 3/4 guaranteed win finish. This is going to be a very interesting track. I'm going to see a lot of mix-ups here. There's a tiny skip chance here, but probably not worth going for. We'll see what the marbles do. 15 seconds left to go. Get them in. It's still anyone's game. That last race is worth 25 points, technically 20. And no leader above 20 points. So anyone could win, even if they joined in right now. Here we go. The marbles pushing through, trying to make it happen. 13 of them in total. Link Sling, Peridot, Ecto, Blade Knight, and Fresh Brew Tea. I did point out that trapdoor right in the front. Don't think anyone listened. Doesn't matter. We're down to 8. Here we go. Droska, Love Rules Assault, and Cyber Hunter Elite battling for first place, dealing some damage and pushing through on the molasses drip pan. Foreman, Seasauce, J-Cliff Gaming, and TCV bringing up the rear as they get up into that molasses drip. Droska, though, having some trouble with those boosts, going the wrong direction in the half Steve. Loves us all, who has been pretty strong tonight, might finally be starting to establish their hold on the leaderboard here with this race if they can continue on their progress in first place. Explosion to the face, but they keep it under control. Continues to roll forward past the broken Steve. Drohuska's bouncing, keeps it under control. J-Cliff coming around the bend. Cyber Elite TZV drops down to the bottom, and Foreman jumps off the track, never to be heard from ever again. Love Rules Us All continues the boost, here enforcing their lead, but needs to be careful not to go too fast and bouncing off the side of those corners. Here comes Cyber Hunter Elite in second, J-Cliff in third, Droska and J-Cliff Gaming in the back. Love Rules Us All around the mini Steve, past the explosion, takes it, but takes the wall nicely. J-Cliff Gaming gets eliminated. We're down to 4, ladies and gentlemen, and we're not even halfway through the track. Love Rules Us All. Dangerous line over the trapdoor, but it closed just in time. The fates seem to be favoring Love Rules Us All. If only Droska could catch some of that luck. Here comes Love Rules Us All around the bend in first, but Cyber Hunter Elite, Droska, and J-Cliff Gaming, or excuse me, just J-Cliff, are closing the gap now, and we're coming up into the final stretch. 2 3/4 Steves and a mustache are all that separates our marbles from victory. Cyber Hunter Elite has overtaken Love Rules Us All and done some damage on the way, but they start bouncing in the 3/4 Steve, and they bounce the wrong way, and they're out of here. Droska jumps or launched or something. Now they're dead. Not going to happen, and it's just down to 2. Love Rules Us All and J-Cliff battling it out in the mustache, trying to be the first one out. J-Cliff goes backwards. Love Rules Us All rolling forward. Can they get themselves a perfect line off the 3/4 Steve? A little bit of flick forward, drops down, straight shot through, ring around once, ring around twice. Love Rules Us All does it again. Is that their 3rd win of the night? It might very well be. J-Cliff coming through around the bend, dropping down 3/4 Steve. 20 seconds left to go. They should be good. And they will take second place. But ladies and gentlemen, something going on with Love Rules Us All. Let's see what it is. Love Rules Us All has won 3 times, but is only at 16 points. It's rough. They either win or they die. And that's a mantra I can get behind. Oh, you got stuck on the trapdoor speed bump. That's unfortunate. I think striking might be a better way to try to get off of those, but further testing required. Nonetheless, 16 points for Love Rules Us All. Now in the lead, tied with Blade Knight. Foreman drops down to 15. J-Cliff down to 9. Seasauce down to 4, and Ekno down to 2. The rest of the marbles C in negative. Don't forget, the perfect score is 27 in the negative, I think. Let's go to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 10th race, 11th race. This is our 11th race. Our last normal race. Here we go. Coming up through. We got a bend. We got a trapdoor. We got a bend. We got a bomb. We got a half Steve. We got a trapdoor. We got a mogul and a trapdoor. Coming around on it. We got mogul, 3/4 Steve, mogul, half Steve, molasses drip, mustache. Big skip chance central right here. My God, look at the skip chances. They're everywhere. There's a skip chance here. You go through past the trapdoors, there's a skip chance here. You go through the mini Steve, half Steve, or 3/4 Steve, you got a skip chance there. You could probably even get a perfect line through this trapdoor straight down to the bottom of the track. And then you got another skip chance right here going through. We got a trapdoor. We got moguls. We got bombs. We got pins. We got molasses strip. We got a mustache. We got another boost. We got moguls. Uneven track to the guaranteed win finish. A lot of guaranteed win finishes tonight. That might be why we have 6 finishers twice. But here we go. 14 marbles. It's starting to heat up. Everyone looking to win it here on the second to last race. Let's see how it goes. Boosting right out of the gate. The trapdoor opens and immediately 3 marbles swallowed. And there go another 2. We're down to 9. We're down to 9. Down to 8. Fresh Boutique takes an explosion to the face. And here we go. We got Lobos with Solid Ecto battling it out for first place. Orchard Droska, Blade Knight, J-Cliff Gaming, and Foreman. All 8 remarble meanings. Remaining marbles are here trying to make it all work together. Love Rules Us All, who either wins or dies, has won 3 times and is barely holding on to first place. They're actually tied needs to continue on this trend if they want to have a chance to win tonight. Droska Necto overtaking on the three-quarter Steve as they go through. Loves is all not done yet. Yorsha comes through in fourth. Foreman in fifth. All coming through, and this is Skip Chance Alley, ladies and gentlemen. All the skip chances all the way. Ecno goes for it, jumps off, but the mustache flicked him backwards at the wrong time. And they're going to be out of here. The rest of the marbles need to try to make something happen if they want to close the gap. TCV and Blade Knight could risk it all to go for glory if they could just get a perfectly timed jump right here. Or they can wait for the skip chance up front with the trapdoor. Foreman and Yorsha going through. Looks like Foreman killed Droska. So now it's not even the RNG gods. It's just the other players. And Yorsha up to the trapdoor. Skip chance could go for a jump as well if they want to go for it. Is Yorsha going to do it? No, they're not. And now the other marbles have a chance to close the gap if they go for the skip chance. Foreman in second. Love Rules Us All in third. Blade Knight in fourth. TCV in fifth. Foreman went for the boost, but they could have jumped instead of boosting there. And that's going to cost them. The trapdoor takes Foreman, but let's Love Rules Us All live. Blade Knight and TCV have to go for the skip chance if they want to do it. Blade Knight jumps over the top. No, it was a little too much speed. TCV for the trapdoor. Oh, but they hit the front side of the trapdoor. They started bouncing. They dropped down. They boost. They missed the track. I think if they didn't boost, they might have actually landed on the track. Amazing acrobatic stunt by TCV, but all for naught. And Yorsha, who took it the slow and steady approach, now coming through it. Is Love Rules Us All actually going to finish instead? No, and oh my God, what just happened? Yorsha just jumped over the top of the pin, and Love Rules Us All is going to win for the fourth time. Are you kidding me? My God. I don't even know. I don't even know. 26 points for Love Rules Us All. Blade Knight at 14. Foreman at 13. Good Lord. But it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. If Love Rules Us All doesn't drop, they're at 26 points. You can get 20 by joining. Which means only J. Cliff, Foreman, Blade Knight, and Love Rules Us All have a chance to win. So here's what we're going to do. It's going to cost you 10 points to join, but there's 35 points on the line, ladies and gentlemen. And Love Rules Us All has joined. It is now officially anyone's game. Let's do this. Woman on the clock, let's go. And this, you could not ask for a better finish track. Oh my God. Right out of the gate, we got trapdoor, static pins, trapdoor, mother of all skip chances. A perfectly timed boost hop over the speed bumps. Oh. Explosion, trapdoor, coming through, blaster strip if you really want to go for it. A sideways jump off the three-quarter Steve into the wind ring. Going past, trapdoor, half Steve, going through. More lines, pins. Not the best skip chance. You could probably jump after you start curving. Good luck to you. Double trapdoor, broken Steve, moguls. More moguls, double static pins. Molasses strip, explosion pins. We got moguls, we got trapdoor, we got mini Steve, half Steve, guaranteed win finish. It all comes down to this. 15 marbles ready to do it. Who's gonna do it? That is the question. Let's go! The marbles ready to do it. For the final race of Redeemapalooza number 5. Droska boosting. Seesaw's boosting. Droska's gonna go for it. Droska's gonna go for it. Oh, a little too late. They're just going to take a slow steady lead. Peridot. Oh my God. Peridot jumps. Peridot curves. Ooh, they got glancing blow to the right. Not so good. Another marble went high up into the air. It was TCV. They almost landed it down at the bottom. J-Cliff going over the top. Not going to be able to make it happen in Blade Knight. Nothing either. So, ladies and gentlemen, no successful skip chances on the first approach, but still more skip chances to go. Someone could go for a slow sideways jump on the right there of the three-quarter Steve if they want to do it. Otherwise, they got to go around and wait for the second approach. Low result. Droska, Foreman, Yorkshire going up in the lead. Fornax coming around. Foreman with a good boost. Fornax coming around as well. Ectolito, Fresh Boutique coming through. Droska with a chance to go for it. The other marbles coming around as well. Yorkshire gets eliminated. Yorkshire not going to let it happen. Here comes Lovers all around the bend. Will Fornax or Fresh Boutique go for the skip chance here? They just need a perfectly timed jump to get themselves up to the top. Foreman goes down through the trap door. There goes Ecto over the top. There goes Lovers all, drops down to the bottom, and that's going to leave the winning position wide open. Fornax for the jump up to the top. Kira and J-Cliff, nothing happening. No successful skip chances tonight on this one, but wait, there's still one more skip chance right here. Ecto, Fresh Boutique could go for it if they have the eye. Here comes Droska boosting down, takes the explosion, but they're still in the lead. Blade Knight in the back. Kira Zalka coming through. Is anyone going to go for that last skip chance? They could do it. They've slowed down completely. Droska's boosting. Blade Knight could have gone for it, but they missed the timing. The other rebel's not able to go anywhere, and it's Droska into the final bend. They've got the mini Steve. They've got the half Steve. They've got the slow finish. Can they do it? Fresh Boutique, one last boost to close the gap. They're going to try to go for the straight jump, but they hit the mini Steve right in the middle. Droska off the pin, round the bend, drops in, and Droska has finished, but will they actually take the victory tonight? That is the question. Fresh Boutique drops into second. Ectolito, Blade Knight, and Kira try to get through. Blade Knight could use some major points here, but no. Ecto's going to take the third place position. Blade Knight looping around, just 13 seconds left to go. Kira Zalka needs to boost their little butts off if they want to try to finish in the last 9 seconds. Blade Knight coming down, hits the pin, drops through, takes fourth. And Kira Razalka to the end. Will they act? No. Exploded. But what does it mean for the leaderboard? What does it mean? In third place of Redeemapalooza number 5, we have Droska with the clutch victory at the finish. Their first time, I believe, podiuming on Redeemapalooza. That means in second place, is it the triple winner? It is. No, the quadruple winner. Excuse me. Love rules us all. In second. But does that mean in first place, it's Blade Knight? They were strong all game. They played the points perfectly. 20 points to finish it out. Love Rules Assault eked out by 4. Droska. Oh, so close. So close. Ectolito at 9. Foreman at 3. Blizzy at 3. Who, might I remind you, did not redeem all night.